Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lolcow Wild. Apologies for the difficulty that we're just having. It seems to be a bit of a delay, but that's okay. We're here. We have an exciting show for you guys today. It's like bringing back the 1960s, the wild times. So let's get started.
Wonder Women sharp as a blade. Lucifina's laugh, it's a hand grenade. Drama's the jungle, they swing from the vines. Mess with wild, you'll step on landmines. Claws out, claws in, claws out again. Wild queens rule this lion's den. Don't mess with wild, you'll pay the toll. Drama's the fuel they burn for soul. Feathers fly like a battle cry. Shadows dance in the firelit sky. Their stage is chaos, their anthems loud. Every scream ignites the crowd. Sticks and stones can break their chains, but words are arrows cutting veins. They fight, they roar, they never hide. The wild is theirs to collide. Claws out, claws in, claws out again. Wild queens rule this lion's den. Don't mess with wild, you'll pay the toll. Drama's the fuel they burn for soul.
So, what do we all think about that, everybody? What do we all think about that? I'm going to move you over to introduce you guys all to the lovely hosts of Lolcow Wild, the beautiful Lucifina and Wonder Woman. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Lucifina, how was your weekend, girl?
Hi guys. What'd you guys think of that song?
Yes, brand new song. I had it going. I thought it was.
Oh my god, it
What'd
was
you think?
awesome. I slept. Oh, let me mute my stream. Give me 1 second. I can hear myself. It's weird.
You were good.
Okay, there we go.
What'd you think of the intro?
I had a good weekend. Saturday I hung out in the Discord a lot. Sunday I slept a lot. How about you?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It was pretty wild, doing lots of things outside. It's pretty wild. And we did 2 shows on the weekend, didn't we, Lucifina? We did a
Oh wait,
morning
you're
show.
muted. You're muted.
Oh, am I? Sorry. Cheers. Thank you.
You're
Thank
muted for me.
you. Thank
There we
you.
go.
So everything was fantastic. I had a great, great weekend. Thank you. We did 2 shows, didn't we, on the weekend? We did a morning show, which was 50 Shades of Wah, and we did an evening show, which was a kind of cougar party, wasn't it? A wild cougar party hangout. It was cool,
Oh,
both of them.
that was fun. We did have a couple visitors too. We had Denmark pop in. He was lit. We had Skeeter pop in, Sparkles pop in. Did Phantom pop in? I think he did.
I think he did, maybe to do with my camera or something, maybe. Maybe.
I feel like he popped in towards the end.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time.
It was a good time. Good time. Both of the shows did really fantastic too with the views of it. So it was it seems like people really enjoyed the content. So that's awesome, right?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you to everyone who watched this weekend. We appreciate it. As you know, we're trying to get our watch hours up, so any view helps. Thank you.
For real, for real. Shit, man, we've only got 6 concurrent viewers in here. What's going on? I think we're going up against Pitt. Is it Pitt or one of the no, we're going up.
Is Alpha going live at 7 o'clock? I feel like
We're doing the no Alpha. We're going to be sending the redirect over to Chubbies because they are going live straight after us. So the redirect's going on to Chubbies. Yes.
oh.
So if I was on the understanding, I think Alpha was going before us. So yeah, the Chubbies are going
Okay,
to get the
okay.
redirect. But anyways,
Oh, yeah, so Pip must be going right now then.
yeah, yeah, Pit, one
I
of
don't
the
know, it's hard to keep track of. I need a new schedule so I can memorize it.
He's so good, so good. So anyway, looking at the chat, we've got Roach Butcher, hi, saying hi to us. Thank you. Got
Hi,
Lizzie.
Roach Butcher.
Yeah, hello. We got
Oh,
Lizzie.
yeah, Liz is insane. She was the first person to comment. I love this show. Thank you.
Thank you so
Deep
much.
Galleries.
Yeah, woo. And
Billy is
16-bit Pete. Hello, 16-bit Pete. I know who you are.
Billy is having an emotional breakdown
Oh, is he? He
on live?
he's as red as that background. Okay. Shit. Going into this, talking about this, Lucifina, okay. So much has happened in the universe over the weekend, right? I mean, Reaper's stream this morning was absolutely fantastic. You know, it was all condensed really beautifully with on the Reaper's show. But I'd love to get your
Okay.
takes on everything. So Roxy is no longer on Rebel and she's no longer a host in the LCU, girl.
Okay. I thought Roxy being back in the universe was gonna be a good thing. You know, she's entertaining enough. She has provided content. She has grown a fan base, so to speak. And then Keem gives her a second chance to come back over here.
Yes.
And then she just leaves all of a sudden and
Yeah.
spins the narrative into her being fired.
Yeah.
When
It's
I've heard Keem say multiple times, she wasn't fired.
No, she wasn't fired. She wasn't fired at all. So it's interesting. It's interesting, but yeah, who know? I mean, who knows here, right? It sounds like Roxy wants to do something on her own channel, from what I understand. Like she wants to be more of a family thing, and also I think she had quite a few issues with the show, right? With Rebel, she didn't kind of enjoy
Yes,
her
I know
time
she
on the
wasn't
show.
happy on Rebel, yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
you know what? You never
But
know.
Keem also did say she could basically go on any other show she wanted to
Yeah,
and intern
yeah, for
or,
real.
or be a host on that show.
For real. And then even if that's the case, like I know it's come up about money being an issue kind of thing, you know what I mean? It may be
Yeah,
a
because
thing. Yeah.
the three-way split or whatever,
Yeah.
yeah.
But do you know what? Like, I've taken on board the feedback, you know, that like Keemstar has said, and a few other hosts have actually said, when you've got a new show, you can't expect instant like that. We have to build up the show. We've got to build up you know, people who enjoy the show.
Yeah, you gotta build a fan base, like, eh
Yeah. So
she
it's
should have given it a little bit more time.
yeah. Well, hopefully,
I mean, I can't speak for her because I wasn't her in her shoes, but it does seem like she decided to like, she's looking out just for herself, and she had this plan, like, in the back of her head, almost.
and I understand that you're not going to get instant success. I mean, some shows will, right? Some shows will get instant success straight away off the bat in a hurry. Some just have to work
If you
harder.
have a big enough name, yeah, like, you got Billy up there or, even Rastov. I mean, if you have one of the big names, I think it's a little bit easier, but
Mm.
if you're just starting out with people that really have never streamed before or ever been on stream before, like us, we're starting at the bottom of the barrel, and that's fine. I'm grateful for any viewers we have, so thank you.
It's going up. It's going up, Lucifina, and that's the good thing. And you know what the thing is that you want to build up your show and your fan base on your own. You want to do it on your own accord. You don't want to, you know, ride on anybody else's fame or success. You got to do it on your own. That's the way it always is, right? So,
If people like us for
who
who
we
we are, then that's cool. If not, that's cool too.
yeah.
But hopefully we'll find our niche of people.
that like to be wild, all about the jungle and stuff like that.
Mm,
Look, we've got gaming with
take a
Ultra.
walk on the wild side.
Take a walk on the wild side, bitches. We got gaming with Ultra in here. Gaming with Ultra, Lucifina. What three things
Hey, Ultra.
you don't like and three things you like about Wonder Woman's performance as a co-host so far? Same question to Wonder
What 3
Woman.
things you don't like and 3 things you like about Wonder Woman's performance as a Okay. Okay. I love that Wonder Woman doesn't stop trying. I really do. I commend her for that. Anybody else would have given up. Actually, I'm glad you asked this question, Ultra, because I've been thinking about it. They've made Wonder Woman hot mess of the day several times now. And if I remember, when Lacey first started hosting Nerds, she had a bunch of fuck ups. Not just one, not just two. There was multiple fuck ups. People have different learning curves, and no one picked on her for that. Maybe they picked on her when it was happening in the comments, but no one made a big deal about it, because a lot of the time when people learn or they're trying something new for the first time, there's kind of like a grace period you give them. But apparently not with Wonder Woman. Yes, I know she's been on stream multiple times, but like we saw on Saturday, we had the morning stream, her camera was completely fine. She didn't mess with anything. And then we streamed again later that day, and then it was messed up. There's not many things that piss me off very much in the world, but it's technology.
Yes.
And we all know that there's glitches all the time and there's shit. For them to bring it up again, to bring up her camera again on Babes This Morning, I think is kind of ridiculous.
It's low-hanging fruit.
Right
It's
in between that, Smooch was having audio difficulties. And then Lacey proceeded to say, Smooch has some kind of technical difficulty like every day or something along the lines of that. Okay, but you're going to call Wonder Woman out that much about it?
for real,
That's
for
ridiculous.
real.
I'm sorry.
For real, for
So,
real.
I'm going to say that's something I like about you and I don't like about you. Because yes, you keep trying, but yes, you keep fucking up. But then you keep trying again.
I appreciate that, Lucifina. I really do. Give it to me straight. And
No, honestly,
yeah,
you could have given up and you were doing this by yourself for a little while.
a long
It's not easy like doing this solo. I wouldn't do this solo. Fuck that.
Look, I'm not passing on anything, any blame or anything, you know. Shout out to Sarah, who's mod in the chat. Thank you so much for being here with us,
Hey,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Appreciate you. I've only had like 2 hours of training for OBS. Everything else that I'm doing, I'm learning all by myself. You know what I mean? I haven't had any, and I have reached out to other hosts. You know, I want to get some information on where I can go to produce AI videos and all that, but I'm not getting a lot of hosts wanting to
Yeah.
help me, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to do it on my own, our own, Lucifina. We're going to do it our own. Don't rely on anyone. Just do it yourself. That's my motto. So yeah, I'm doing
When you want
it,
something done
Lucifina.
right, we have to do it ourselves.
Exactly. And that's what I'm going to do. But
Yep.
so what was the question? 3 things. I think 3's a lot. We want to get onto the show content, but
Yeah, we've only had a couple shows together, Ultra.
yes, but it's going to be, you know, I mean, we've come up with some really cool content shows, right? We really have. There's shows that, you know, that we've got some
And I've been
original
thinking of
ideas.
some stuff. I was today when I was at work. I was
Yes.
not working and like jotting down ideas and thinking of things.
Fantastic. So, yeah, we've only
So be
done.
excited, you guys. We are brewing some stuff up.
We are brewing. We are brewing.
We're
But
brewing a wild potion up.
the thing I really like about Lucifina is Lucifina comes across as to me as a straight up person, and I can see that Lucifina will, and that's what I love. I love about people who are just straight up. Don't worry about hurting my feelings. Just get the truth out there. Say it to my face, and I will respect you for that, Lucifina. Call my bullshit out. Don't be afraid to hurt my feelings, and I think we're real, what I mean? And this is going forward. I want the show to be about that. We're going to call out bullshit. We're going to be real. We're not going to care about hurting people's feelings. And look, that's something I'm learning within myself because I'm more of a lover than a hater. So I know that I need to get better at that. You know what I mean?
I am the same exact way.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, I was so much more naive. Now I'm not as naive, so I get completely what you're saying.
Damn, girl, I'm still naive. I still fall for people's bullshit, like the trolling.
I do too! I fell for Twiggy's wife having no legs, for God's sakes!
We gotta look out for each other, girl. We really do, because hey, that's trolling. That's bullshit. Move along.
Now I know to never trust Twiggy again with anything he says.
Yeah. G Galleries has just said, give in to the hate. Yeah, we'll give in to the hate. We will. We're gonna get.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bring the hate.
We will.
We are.
We're wild.
Believe me, I have some hot takes. I really do. I do.
Hey to everybody coming into Wild as well. Really appreciate you guys being here. Please like the channel if you can. We'd really appreciate that because those likes are telling us, both Lucifina and I, what content you're really enjoying. So if we don't get a lot of likes on a particular show with that content, then we know you guys aren't into it. So please like the show if you're really enjoying the content, and we'll look to build on that. So that'd be really...
Yeah, leave us comments.
Yes.
I mean, feel free to tag me in the Discord. Feel free to leave comments after the stream is over. Whatever you guys want to say, I'm open to it. Give me your hate.
Sulama says, so are you passing the show over to Wonder Woman? Oh, show over to her, Wonder Woman. So the question is, am I passing the show over to you, Lucifina? Look, when we get the show going, I'm going to teach you, Lucifina, how to run OBS. I want this to be a teamwork, so we can switch out and switch in. And I think it's really important that both of us know how to do OBS. And if I want to go out and do some cool content outside of here, we've got that flexibility, and I think that's awesome. But
I completely agree with you. On a show, it's two hosts. They should have equal responsibility. And I have been just the co-host so far. So in the future, I wholeheartedly believe in taking half of the workload because that's not fair. It's not. I used to call out Yo Mama for that on test. To give Yo Mama credit, he did do the OBS when Nightmare was on his trip or whatever. But I feel like a lot of the time, Yo Mama came and went as he pleased. He never really ran OBS. It should be equal. It should. And I am focusing on getting a computer, so like that's important to me. It is.
Yep.
Teamwork makes the dream work at the end of the day.
That's the way, Lucifina. I'm liking that. That's the direction that we're going anyway, because we want Wild to keep going. If someone goes down, if someone gets ill, we know that the show's going to survive. It's going to keep rolling. It's going to keep producing. So that's really important. So, correct. Yeah. A message to everybody. I know we're a show that's come on a little bit later in the day, so if you have come from other shows, you may or may not have already have heard this information, but just in case if you haven't, Crypt has been suspended for 24 hours. So yesterday, Tech protected a drinking stream, and he was told to shut the stream down because he almost was getting to the point where he was docking himself, so may have doxed himself. And so both community managers went up on the show just to say, look, shut it down, and Tech Protect refused to do that. So unfortunately, Tech Protect has got
Yeah.
a 24-hour suspension for that. Your thoughts, Lucifina? Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I heard about it, and uh, for someone to weren't they calling out Batgirl the other day for, like, drinking on stream?
Yes, they were actually. They were.
They should call him out then because it seemed like that was way worse, and,
Mm.
the what is the worst thing Batgirl has done on stream? Like, twerked? Whoop-de-doo.
Well, she had fun. That's the
Like
thing. She had fun, and also I think Tech Protect was. I think he was saying some things that were a little bit, you know, talking
yeah,
about his
I
past. You know what I mean? About taking a
from, like,
GUN, pew pew,
general
and
consensus that I've gathered
yeah,
today, because you're right, I didn't watch it. I he did say some pretty inappropriate shit, and he covered an array of different subjects. And
yes.
he was told to shut it down. When you're told to shut it down, shut it down!
Shut it
Shut
down.
it down!
Shh,
Like, come
shut.
on! You it's like what Yo Mama did. When the boss tells you something, fucking listen.
Do it. It's there for your best intentions, right? They're there to say, look, shut it down. It's time. It's time. So just letting everybody know that. Um, Yo Mama, on that subject, good segue. Yo Mama got fired, but he is now being rehired, and he's going to be on Pit today. He's back on Pit with Glammy Lammy in prime time. So I'm really pleased Yo Mama's back. I think we spoke about it, didn't we, Lucifina? That he is funny as heck, right? So I'm glad he's back.
His skits are funny. He can get on my nerves when he fucking won't stop looping. But when he doesn't loop, it's fine.
It's
What
fine.
is your opinion?
Oh, I agree. Like, look, I think we could all loop, right? But it just called me out on that to say, Wonder Woman, stop looping. Get up, move on. That's the thing.
Hey, I haven't caught you looping yet.
Really? I don't know. Some people have said I loopty loopty loop. So, I'll try not to loopy loopy loop. So your mama's back, which is awesome. The debate, the Cafe Balls debate. Look, there were so many shows that were covering the debate between. I'd say Balls, really, right? It's like Cafe and Balls, really, because it's Billy and Rastoff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I don't want to speak too much on it. I wasn't directly involved in the debate as such, but
And a
um,
lot of other channels covered it, but ultimately I'm glad it happened, and I just hope that Batgirl can get her opinion out there more because yeah, she really wasn't given a chance to speak.
yes.
Um on Fire this morning, they played a clip of Batgirl speaking, and I hadn't heard it before that. She she just sounded really upset, and I get where she's coming from. I get why she turned it down. Um I also don't think originally they were coming from such a malicious place though either. I really don't.
No,
But
I
maybe
agree.
some of the things they said because I didn't see it were mean and demeaning, as she said. But I genuinely think their initial thought of it wasn't a negative thing, wasn't them trying to like get one up on her or trying to like snake her or anything like that.
I am of the same opinion. We said that we talked about this on a previous show. I genuinely believe that Rastoff and Billy had very good intentions. I mean, they
Yeah.
explained it out, before having Batgirl on about thinking about, having her there. And I know on the debate on live, it ended up. Yeah, that was the thing that got me a little bit confused because before the debate yesterday on live it was kind of being discussed and talked about that they were looking out for Batgirl, right? Getting her on a show to be able to have more of an opinion. And then on live yesterday, it changed. It was like they were trying to help One Buff Weeb for nerds. So that was confusing for
And
me.
they wouldn't let her, from what I heard, they wouldn't let her really talk.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I
'Cause
know.
I tuned in after the debate, and then I didn't go back and watch it, to be fair. I slept a lot yesterday.
I can see both sides. I think both sides have, their opinions. I can see both sides' perspectives, but I just hope that they can
Exactly.
find a way forward. Look, it's not good when you get caught up in something, right? But hopefully they can move forward, and their shows can keep growing and being successful. And I
At
heard
least
back.
it doesn't seem like there's an actual war anymore. It
Ex-
seems like it's cooling.
I agree, and I did hear Batgirl this morning say on Lolcow Cafe that she wants to stay on Cafe. She's been there. She wants to see it grow. She's there for the cafe viewers. She seems
And
very.
she's been on there since the beginning, that's part of the reason why people tune in.
Yeah.
I mean,
So good on her. Good on her. So there's that. So that's just and Rastoff and Scooter are no longer community managers. So that's another
once
big.
again, so much stuff happened in such a little amount of time. And
So
I feel like I should know this by now because I've been in the universe, but it's just like
yeah,
it's wild.
it's wild. You can't keep up with much in this place. So I reckon for you guys that want to, get like a rewind, I really feel the best shows to get the rewind is Rewind itself. Rewind will be streaming is at 10 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to get a really good recap of all of everything, Rewind, and then also Reapers is a really good show to also get. The hot takes of everything. So yeah, check out those two shows. They do really well with rewinding. Like Reaper's kind of like the Reaper, the dark side kind of thing.
I was just saying that earlier that Reapers is like the new Rewind. I love Xylee. And then jo- Josh is great. He is absolutely comedic gold. He really is.
Yeah. Look, there's nothing wrong with a bit of competition, but I genuinely believe, like Rewind and Reaper being side by side. Do you know what I mean? They've each got their own different flavor, but we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think those are the two shows, the best shows where you're going to get the truth, the facts, straight up the guts, right? So I think it's really good to go there because they show
Yeah,
the
Xylee's
clips.
always gonna keep it real, and so is Billy too.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Josh as well. So
yes. We've got 15 concurrent viewers in here right now. Oh my word, everybody, please get the likes up.
thank
Oh
you
my gosh,
guys.
we haven't got a redirect that's
Please
come
like
in
the
yet.
stream.
Yeah, please like the stream. Oh my word. Okay, so let's get into the content, shall we? I am just
Yes,
the 60s. The 60s. I had a really great time researching up the 60s. Oh my word. It's a wild
I did too, 'cause
time.
I didn't know much about it, to be fair.
Look, I wasn't born, but what is interesting is things that happened in the 60s are still coming into the different generations, right? The 70s, the 80s, and 90s. So the 60s still live on, Lucifina.
They do. It's crazy. I mean, for instance, as you know, bell bottoms was a big thing in the 60s. And to this day, like for a while it did change, I feel like, to more skinny jeans or straight jeans. But then it kind of came back, bell bottoms came back, and now those are like one of the top pairs of jeans that women wear.
Yes. Did you? I owned a pair of bell bottoms. I did. I had a pair of
Oh,
bell
I have
bottoms. Okay.
I
So
wore them I wore them growing up in middle school, high school. That was like the cool thing to buy.
the cool thing, absolutely. So we're going to get into today's show. We're going to get into the fashion, the hot fashion. What people are wearing, music, some historical events that happened in the 1960s, even some political, really sad political events that happened in the 60s, and we've got even. What have we got? Also, Lucifina, there's also lifestyle and entertainment. So we should get into it. We'd love it if you guys can chat to us in the chat. If you guys are if you were born in the 1960s or you grew up in
What
the
reminds
60s.
you
Yeah.
what reminds you of the 60s, like she said, we're going to cover music, events, fashion,
Pop
stuff like that.
culture, yes.
Mm, pop culture, yes.
So, Lucifina, where shall we start? Where shall we start with the what we want to share?
I think we should start with fashion since we already started talking about it.
Okay, girl, let's do it.
All right. So, other than bell bottoms, go-go boots were really popular in the 1960s. Uh, if anyone remembers the movie Austin Powers, that that occurred like in the 1960s. So the fashion in that movie is pretty much like, it was accurate. I love the go-go boots.
Me too,
What do
the
you what do
go-go
you think about
boots.
the go-go boots?
The go-go boots, and they still live on to this day, right? The go-go boots have never ever gone away, right, Lucifina?
No, they haven't.
When you go to a club, you've got to put your go-go boots on, right? I know I love my boots.
And they work really well for like Halloween costumes too, I feel like.
They do, they do. We're living in the past, man. Yeah, but somebody's put a comment, we're living in the past, but we love the past. We love the past. Those are the best times.
Yeah, like people say don't live in the past, and that's great advice, but it's always good to look back. Like the nostalgia factor of some things is just that's what I live for.
For real. For
That's
real.
why I probably like Christmas so much.
So we've got the go-go boots. Yep, that was definitely a hot trend in the 1960s.
Oh yeah.
We've got the bell-bottom pants. What else was there in the 60s that was a trend?
I feel like the big originally big sunglasses
Mm,
or big glasses, maybe not sunglasses, but both. And I know nowadays, and they kind of may have a different style nowadays. They're not so like square. They're more like cat eyes and stuff like that nowadays.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was a big thing too. And like bold plain colors, like or neon colors too. Like orange, purple, green.
The bright colors, right? Really bold and bright colors, right? Like
Yes. That
groovy.
will grab your attention. Yeah.
Groovy, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Groovy.
What else was there? Was it like tie-dyed stuff? Tie-dyed was actually a really
Oh
big
my god,
trend.
yes, let's not forget about tie-dye. Who doesn't love to tie-dye even to this day?
I do. I love to tie-dye.
I do. No, they sell like tie-dye kits at random places, Walmart or craft stores or on Amazon, right?
Yes.
And those are just so fun to do if you have like just a group of people, either your friends or your family.
Mm,
And that is so much fun if you look up a couple ways to like tie dye differently or like to the way, you band it up with the rubber bands. You
mm.
can make some really cool designs. Like I would love to do that on stream actually someday. Like make tie dye shirts and then like show the results of them.
For real.
That would be really
That could be something we could do, right? That could be something cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fun.
Um, so any other hot fashion trends? Oh, wasn't there mini skirts? Mini skirts was a big thing.
Yes.
The
Mini
shorter
skirts were really popular and they're still popular to this day. Also, I noticed fitted pencil skirts were a big thing in the 1960s too.
Yes, yes. Fitted pencil skirts, like
And
really
those are
tight.
still worn.
Like really tight.
Yes.
And
I mean, you could barely like step in them.
Ye and I think, women of that era, would you say they had a lot more petite figures? They were a lot more petite, like
For
really
sure.
do you know what I mean? Um, so yeah.
Yeah,
It's diet, right? Our diets have changed over the
it
years.
really does. Yeah, it does. Just the difference is crazy. It it must be like less processed food, less fast food, more just eating what you need and not just
Yes.
whatever you want.
It's
You eat when you're hungry, not because you want to or you're bored or whatever. I
it's
have noticed that too
yeah.
about ladies in the 60s.
Like there wa
Even men in the 60s 60s as well. It's not just women.
No, that's right. That's a good take to say there. It was men and women, yeah, and I do yeah, it just shows it's the different type of diet that we're eating these days, right? Like, our diets
It's a
are a lot
different
more
lifestyle.
yeah, our diets now are a lot more softer now than
Mhm.
what they were in the past. Like, people, like, in the past would probably eat more apples, right? So it's more munching and stuff now. Like, our food is a lot more softer, so we're not really
One of my
eating.
favorite snacks. I love apples and peanut butter. Like, cut up an apple, put some peanut butter on the different slices. That is literally one of the best snacks I've ever had.
Wow, I haven't tried that. I should try
Oh,
that.
you need to try it. It's so good.
There you go.
It's way better than a bag of chips. I'm serious. And I like chips. Give me some Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm all about those.
Yeah, like, it's like there's the comment in here about healthiest humans were cavemen, all natural diet, harder food to clean food. Absolutely right. Like, back in those days, if you caught an animal, you'd be eating it off the bone, right? You'd be grinding, using, your
Yeah,
jaw and
exactly.
stuff. So it just shows you when you look back at the times then to what they are now, it's definitely what we're eating in that now.
Yeah,
So,
like, our bodies crave protein and, certain other things, and I
raw.
don't think our diets nowadays cater to that.
No, no. What else in fashion, Lucifina? So we got the mini skirts, we've got the go-go boots, we've got tie-dye clothing, big bold colours, we've got the bell
I feel
bottoms.
like there is a lot of, like, eccentric jewelry too, like, accessories to your outfit. So, like, your go-go boots would match your earrings, so to speak. If you had, like, white go-go boots on, you'd have earrings that were, like, the same shade of white. Have it very, like, exaggerated, bold. Everyone wanted to make a statement in the 60s, I feel like.
True, true. Okay, what else is there? Have we got anything else for fashion, or should we move on to the next topic?
Oh, well, speaking of big statements, you know who made the biggest statement in the 60s?
I
The
do.
Beatles.
The Beatles! I wonder if Nightmare comes in because Nightmare hates the Beatles, doesn't he? He's not
Does
favourable
he?
to the no, he doesn't like the Beatles. He said it on a show. He goes, "I don't like the Beatles."
I I'm surprised they don't know that.
You'll have to talk to him about it. He shouted it out.
Oh, by the way, I just have to say it because they were giving me shit for shouting out Test. Shout out to Test, you assholes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So, the as I was saying, the Beatles.
I kind of want him to come up here and talk shit about the Beatles.
Yeah. He.
I want to know what he has to say.
Yeah. He's not favourable of the Beatles. So in the 1960s is when the Beatles really came out on top, right? That's when they kind of came into America and they took over. It became a big thing, didn't it? The Beatles.
Yeah,
You want to?
yeah.
Do you want?
I mean, even I wasn't born until 1990, but even I know a, a handful of Beatles songs. They
Yeah.
were great musicians. They were. I mean, some people say that they were the greatest band of all time still.
Oh, absolutely. Like, were you a fan of the Beatles, Lucifina?
Yeah, no, I definitely like them. I don't know a ton of their music. I know their iconic things, like them having their album Walking Across Abbey Road, and like their popular singles probably.
Yeah,
Um
but
Stuff
they
like that. What
um
do you actually listen to the Beatles?
I like some of their music, but I'm not I they're a huge band, they're a huge band, and I do
Yeah,
love so
yeah.
yeah, and I do love some of their music, absolutely. But I kind of grew up in the 80s, so 20 years after the fact, I just kind of knew their songs and I damn with it.
I'm
But I
jealous.
wasn't
I wish I grew up in the
I
80s.
wasn't a groupie that was in the concert in the front of their shows. You know how women were in the shows and they would be screaming they'd be going, ah! crying like Elvis, you know what I mean? No.
Just completely fangirling. Believe me, I fangirl. I definitely fangirl, but yeah, those ladies, some of those videos I saw, oh
They
my god.
they'd be crying and almost be
Oh my
passing
god.
out, right? Because they'd seen, like, this person, like and
I mean, they were crazy.
yeah. So, no, but honestly, so yeah, the Beatles, so this decade, was heavily influenced by the Beatles, and, so they spearheaded the British invasion and Beatlemania from what I understand. So that's what that is.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so Beatles was the top group, the top
And some
band.
would still say, like, to this day that they're, the best or one of the top best.
Yeah. So what else was there in
Fun fact,
what?
I was reading something about them earlier. Apparently, they're referred to as mop tops.
Mop tops? Who, the Beatles?
Yes, because their haircuts.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I've never heard that before.
I
I
haven't.
was I was reading about them earlier, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I."
Well, you never know, that look just might come back in style, in fashion there, Lucifina, we never
Yeah,
know.
you never know. In the '90s, there was you put the bowl on the head, and then you
You cut round
give
it.
'em
It's like the bowl hat. The bowl was it the bowl cut?
and that was so bad too. That never turned out good.
So one of my favorite things, so in the '60s that I know about, right? I wasn't born then, but it's something that's gone on for a few years, and it still gets spoken about to this day, which is
Mhm.
the Woodstock Festival. The Woodstock
Oh, yeah.
Festival was the first Woodstock Festival, wasn't it? Was in August 1969. Have you ever seen any shorts or shorts of the Woodstock 1969? It it looked
No.
wild. No?
I mean,
Okay.
I think I've seen pictures,
Yeah.
but,
So
I don't know what year they were from. But I have people had a good time there.
they said, I remember seeing a sign on a video clip. There were like people sitting there with a board up saying acid 1 cent. They were like selling that.
No.
Couldn't get something like that for 1 cent these days. I mean, you know what I
Oh
mean?
my god.
They were just living free, right? It was the
Dude, drugs are so much more expensive now.
1 cent.
By the way, I'm not gonna elaborate too much, but I just mean weed, people. Christ.
So yeah, so the Woodstock Festival, it was a pivotal moment, right, for for the counterculture movement, and they were showcasing major musicians of that era. And the event happened on a dairy farm in New York, and I remember that. It was in a dairy farm in New York. I wonder if, KEEMSTAR's around New York, isn't he? But so, yeah, it was in New York,
I
and
don't think I knew it happened in New York,
yeah,
actually.
it did. It
I
was there
I'm from New York, so,
you
like,
go. There you
that's
go.
interesting to know.
Yeah, and had a football field of 400,000 people. 400,000 people in the 1969. That's a lot of people in one space, right?
Yeah.
Imagine all the trouble everybody got into, but
Oh my god.
um, and
Well, at
Jimmy,
least cars weren't a big thing back then, so, at least everyone probably didn't have cars, so they didn't have to worry about parking as much.
true, true. And the biggest star, the Star Spangled this biggest star was Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix was
Mm.
the biggest star there, and he was the festival's highlight without a doubt. Can you believe Jimi Hendrix?
He was a big deal, he really was. I mean, he still is till this day.
He is. He is.
Same with the Beatles.
Yeah, for real. So I want to show you guys. I'm going to get myself sorted here. I've got a video that I want to show you guys of the Woodstock Festival of 1969, just to take you guys back and just pay attention to all the clothes and what people are doing, which is kind of
Mm,
what we've been talked about. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's bring back some of the, oh, whoops, wrong one.
some of the nostalgia.
Some of the nostalgia for you all. Okay, here it goes. Okay, I might have to turn it, I'll let the music play for a little bit just in case of its copyright. Okay, I'll let it play for a little
Oh my
bit.
god, I said nobody had cars, and look at all the cars.
Yeah, I know, right? They're all catching a lift with each other, but here we go. Going to make that bigger. Okay, just tell me if the sound is too big, okay? I mean, too loud. Okay, here we go.
I got you.
Just had to put it on mute just in case of copyright, but look at the bus. Look at the bus.
Oh, that was Jimi Hendrix right there, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, I love the buses. Those are so dope.
What'd you think about that? It's finished now. What'd you think about that?
Oh, I love that. See, like, everyone just seems like they don't care about anything else but having a good time.
For real, for
And
real.
who doesn't wanna just be able to just have a good time and not care?
I agree. What does the chat think about that? Did that bring some nostalgia back to everybody?
And the women were so naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I feel like music or excuse me, not music, we were talking about music, makeup really wasn't as prominent back then. I mean, like, maybe slight makeup here and there, but not like a full face of makeup.
it just
I mean, the women
naturally.
were just so naturally beautiful.
Oh, that's right. I mean, you saw it, right? They're, very slim, you know what I mean? And just different, right? Like, yeah,
Yeah, maybe it's because of their, like, free nature or their the vibe that they give off, but they are really beautiful women. I can't help but say that. I
yeah.
I I will say I cannot stand the smell of patchouli. Like,
Tell
how
us
do you
why.
feel about that?
Tell us why. Tell us why, because that was one of the fragrances of the 1960s, wasn't it? That was, ah, we got it.
I've tried to like it. I've tried so hard,
I tried.
but I can't. It just
Like,
I don't even know what to describe it to.
uh, it's not something. It's an acquired scent, to say the least, right?
There you go.
Yeah,
Just like an acquired taste. It's an acquired scent.
it's right. So let's have a look and see what the chat's saying. I'd love to play that clip again because I could just listen to that over and over and over, right? That Woodstock Festival. They in that time, I think that's when all the peace sign came up, right? Peace, peace, peace. It was
Oh,
all
yeah, you're right. Let's not forget about that.
flower power, peace. And then remember it was all like
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of it came back kind of in the 90s a little bit, but we'll talk about that when we get to the 90s.
Exactly, exactly. So, yeah, it
The
was
smell was Talk to Lizzie also said, "The smell was popular in the 90s too with grunge kids, hated it." Yep. It
okay.
I think that's why I know it, and if you remember, maybe you haven't experienced this, but, like, one of the incense that you would, like, burn in your room, that was one of the popular scents of those, and I feel like it gave me a headache. Ugh.
Yeah, they tried to bring it back in the 90s, so 60s, 70s, 89, 30 years later, and it still didn't, nah,
Yeah.
still didn't, no. But yeah, I did see that. That was the scene in the 60s. So
Mhm.
another thing for music was psychedelic rock. The psychedelic rock
Mm.
as a music genre came out in the 1960s, and oh my gosh, it emerged in the 1960s. So like it's like bands like The Doors. Do you like The Doors? I do love The Doors.
I've
Pink.
never really listened to them, to be fair.
I do like the. Isn't they go? "Du- du- 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 du, du- 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 du, du- 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 du-
See,
du."
I'm the type of person that will listen to music and I won't necessarily know the band,
Okay,
but
yeah.
I probably like a couple songs by them. I just don't realize it's them.
Yeah. So the Doors are really good, and also my ultimate favorite, Pink Floyd. I love Pink Floyd. I love me some Pink Floyd.
My mom loves Pink Floyd. You know, she kind of grew up in the 60s a little bit. You know, she was young then, but
Yeah.
she keeps she kept a lot of her concert tickets growing up, and she showed me them one time. And one of them was, you know, Pink Floyd, and she would tell me there was, you know, the pink pig flying around like or the stadium or whatever,
Wow.
and she loved that. So that
That's
was cool.
awesome. So she got to catch a Pink Floyd concert. That is amazing. And
Yeah,
just keeping the tickets too. It's like nostalgia again, right? Looking back saying, I was there. I went to that concert.
exactly. I mean, I keep tickets to some things. To be fair, I'm sure we all do.
Yeah, depending on
Those
who we're
tickets
on a
don't
date with, right? If we're on a date with that person, you want to keep that,
Oh,
as
yeah, keep the movie ticket.
for real. So yeah, Pink Floyd and Jefferson Airplane channeled surreal
Ooh.
lyrics, extended solos, and experimental sounds. So yeah, that's the era of psychedelic rock. So love those shows. Another revolutionary cultural force in the 1960s. We cannot forget about Motown Magic. Motown.
Okay, I feel stupid. I forgot about that.
Got to bring in the Motown Magic. So from the Supremes and Marvin Gaye to Stevie Wonder. I love me some Stevie Wonder. Oh my gosh, the
I just did a
Temptations.
disrespect to America by forgetting that.
We gotta shout out Motown Magic. My gosh, like some absolutely awesome soulful music that came out. It was polished, right? It was a sound that was so polished, absolutely soulful. Um, and the Temptations. We can't forget
I
about the
love from
Temptations.
what I know of it. Like,
Yeah.
there's like you're saying, there's just soul in it.
Yeah, the soul, and it's universally loved. Hits like, do you remember that one of my favorite hits anyway was My Girl,
Oh, I love
talk
that song.
about My Girl, My Girl, talk
Oh my
about
god, I
My
just sung on
Girl.
stream.
That was one of the hits, and the other one is Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Ain't no
See, exactly,
that
like,
one.
I wouldn't be able to name that, but I love that song too.
Yeah, to keep me from getting to you. Right, so that was Motown Magic. Woohoo! See, the 1960s was awesome. So many new things that came about, right? I mean, they're living on, living on.
Exactly. I mean, some things from every period will never die, it seems.
Never ever, never ever. Still lives within us, right? Still lives within us.
Mm.
So what else have we
Oh,
got?
I
Yeah.
forgot.
What?
I wanted to say not really music-wise. Well, it was a musical, so this technically fits. And it did come out in 1959 from what I believe or what I saw online, but Grease came out in 1959.
It did. It did. So it's kind of like on the border, right? On the border of 1960s. Yes. Because you got to
Was
think
it was it the play that came out? Because it couldn't have been the
it may have been the play. Yeah, because I remember the play came
No, it
out.
had to have been the movie.
Maybe it was the play. Yes. And then they made the movie. Yes.
It had to have been the movie. Now that I think about it. For a minute I was like 1959 seems so
Hmm. I
I'm gonna
think.
wait.
Let me have a look.
Now I have to look it up. I'm sorry, people.
It's okay.
Now I have to make sure.
No, I think you might be right because another thing with the music that we have to bring up is the twist dance craze. You know the twist dance craze? Like thanks to
Yes!
Chubby Checker, the twist took over the dance floors in the early 60s. So remember Olivia Newton-John and that were doing the twist and the
Oh my god, I love Olivia Newton-John. She is gorgeous. She knew how to sing. So, okay, I was getting it mixed up. The movie released in 1978, but the school year was 1958 through 1959. So basically 1960. And
Okay.
I know that's something everybody loves is Grease, so I just wanted to bring that up.
That's yeah, well, it's like, "Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist."
I'm pretty sure they do the
Go.
twist
Yeah.
in the Grease movie
They
when they have like that dancing competition
yeah, they
or
do.
whatever they do.
You wanna show us how you twist, Lucifina? How do you twist?
Oh yeah, I'll get up and do the twist.
Yeah, I'll full screen it. I'll full screen it. Go, Lucifina! Do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do
I
the
can't really like
twist.
move that much around, but
And it goes like this. Ooh, up, whoop.
hell yeah.
Thank you, Lucifina. I've done a few of my twisty times on the dance floor too, Lucifina. I could tell you that for sure.
Oh, G Gallery said, "You're the one that I want."
Yeah,
Mm,
you are the
mm,
one I want.
mm,
Ooh, ooh,
mm, mm.
ooh, honey, the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey.
Oh, thank you, Michael Friedman. You said the movie was made later. Yeah. I had a derp moment. I looked it up. You're right. It came out in 1978, but it was set basically in the 1960s. So
Yes. I hope you guys all get up and do your twist tonight and get your twist going on, putting on some 1960s music and
yeah,
just a
practice
real
it. Get some exercise.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So another big thing of the 1960s, we're going to move on to lifestyle and entertainment. The surfing culture. The surfing culture became a lifestyle complete with surf rock music. That came about in
I
this
was
19
actually surprised to read that. I didn't realize surfing
yeah.
really became that prominent in the 60s.
Yep, it came up in the 60s for real. So we're going to go through this, and then I've got some pictures anyway to show everybody once we go through this. Yeah, I've got some pictures that Red Skull put in the chat. So it'd be really good to give a visual for everybody to see. Um, and I think, Lucifina, I had one of these I had one of these items, and maybe you did too. But one of the most popular decors in the 1960s, I wonder if anyone's going to call it out. Chat, chat, do you know what it is? Do you think anyone? Okay, Tat, what do you think may have been the most popular decor item in the 1960s? We're going to look out and see if anyone gets it right in the
Yeah, I'm
chat.
curious if anybody will think about it.
Yeah, anyone will get it right.
And it is still popular now.
It is.
Something you would decorate your room with.
And I've had several of these. Several.
Yeah.
Anyone got it right? Anyone got it right?
They definitely sell them still. You definitely can actually, I'm thinking of two different things. They kinda co-align though.
For real. I agree it. What have you got? Is it? Oh, yes, somebody's got
I
it.
already see it. I already
Somebody's
see
got
it.
it. That's absolutely right. Talk to Lizzie. Talk to Lizzie. Got it right. Shout out to Lizzie.
I was trying to give people more time, but yeah, I see it. Talk
It,
to Lizzie.
talk to Lizzie.
Ding
Spot
ding
on.
ding.
Ding, ding, ding. So it was the lava
I
lamp.
go.
The lava lamp was the most popular item in the 1960s. So it became a popular decor item, and it was the it thing. It was the it thing for apartments and dorm rooms to have. So, and it's like you said, Lucifina, they're still pretty popular today, right?
Yeah, I definitely used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. It must have like just died or I lost it or whatever, but they do still sell them. I'm pretty sure to this day at Spencer's Gifts. I don't know if do you have Spencer's in New Zealand?
No, we don't have Spencer Gifts, but we do have other outlets here that do sell them. But I remember when I don't have one now, but when I was younger and teenager, I used to stare at my
Yeah.
lava lamp and just watch it bloop and change colors. It was
Just let it mesmerize you.
yeah, used to put me to sleep. I used to love it.
No, they're so cool and there were so many different like color combinations and stuff, and then you could like the base could be very unique. It could be a plain color or like very uh like
Yes.
holographic or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember also apparently black lights came out in the 1960s along
Really?
with lava lamp. Yeah.
So retro.
And that was another big thing that they would sell at Spencer's Gifts. And blacklight posters. Like they were trying to bring that back when I was growing up.
There you
Like
go.
it was a huge thing, that was the cool thing to have a lava lamp and black lights in your room and black light posters on your wall. It was
Yes. It,
it's crazy that
it's still
time does repeat itself.
it repeats itself. Absolutely, fashion and thing and trends come back, right? And they just
Yeah,
rinse and repeat sometimes. But yeah, I love the lava lamp days.
me
Now,
too. Me too.
another thing, lifestyle entertainment. Now, this might get everybody talking, but I'd love to know if you guys have had any experiences on this. But I wish we had one of these still going on to this day. I don't know why we don't, but the popular thing in the 1960s, what peaked during the 60s, was the drive-in theaters.
I love the drive-ins. Who frickin' doesn't?
Uh, I would much
If you
rather,
don't like the drive-ins, put it in chat right now.
yeah. Remember the drive-in movie theaters where, again, it's in like Greece, right? You just drive on in with your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you know what I mean? And you just get some popcorn and some snacks and you just cuddle. You're in your own little car.
Oh, yeah, they literally put that in the movie.
Yeah. So because of the drive-in theater, it was a time in the 1960s of peak romance. So peak romance and America. So teens would go on dates, to the drive-in, to the movie
So they could,
theater.
make
Yes.
out,
Yeah,
have it not be a big deal.
yeah, make out, and also families enjoyed a night out as well. So you take your family. I mean, I don't know how they did all that actually. Can you imagine being a family in a car and then you turn and you've got two teenagers making out and pashing in the car?
I've even heard of, like, crazy stories where, like, people will hide in the trunk because, like, at one point, it became per person in the car, not, like, per car, which is kinda ridiculous. So, I mean, I can't shit on that if you're willing to go in the trunk. I mean,
I
I would never go in the trunk because my friends would probably not let me out for, like, an hour and just 'cause they thought it would be funny. But whatever.
but it's so cool, right? Like drive-in movie theaters. I just love that to come back. I just think that's awesome. What's the
Do you
chat saying?
do you have any around you?
Nah, none whatsoever. It's all just like in a building. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have maybe 2, not very close to me, but probably within, like, 45 minutes, an hour. But they're not, obviously, they're not open all year because winter happens.
Yeah.
Uh, "Winter is coming," as some would say.
Can you
But,
imagine can you imagine if there were any Karens in the car park, in the drive-in? Do you think there were
"You're
Karens?
too loud!"
Yeah. Do you think there were any Karens in the 1960s that would knock on the door and go, "Excuse me, excuse me"?
Oh, I bet. I bet.
You reckon?
It seems like maybe Karens were invented in the 1960s.
Chat, what does everybody else think? Yeah, we have somebody's go. Talk to Lizzie. Said we have a couple here still.
We may be onto something right here.
The Karens have carried over since the 60s, I'd say, but I don't know if there was any type of
The
Karens.
Karens never die.
They never die. You imagine say, "Excuse me, take your tongue out of his mouth," or "Excuse me, you are
Oh
only
my god. Oh my god.
go home to your parents. Where are your parents, young man?"
Or you could imagine it was in a small town, so it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call your mother right now."
Yeah, I know your mother. That's right.
You're gonna be grounded for a week, lady.
Sarah's put a comment here saying that she thinks Karens of today are worse than ever. I could probably
Ugh.
I reckon that I would agree with that, I reckon. People
Yep,
kind of tended to
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
I think people back those days probably tended to maybe mind their own business, you know what I mean? Probably a bit more than
Mm.
people do now. Would you agree? I mean, only if you agree. If you
Oh,
don't,
I
then
definitely agree because people are more just with this day and age, people are more likely to speak out against those type of things.
mm, mm,
People A lot of the people are fucking delusional, let's be honest. So, I'm sure that people would just
mm,
flip out nowadays if, the drive-in still existed. I
yes.
mean, people flip out in movie theaters
Oh, yeah.
for random shit. I mean, if you're sitting too tall up, they'll bitch at you. If someone talks too loud, they'll bitch at you. Uh,
Yeah.
and, I'm not saying don't abide by, like, basic manners. Obviously be, uh, respectful to the people around you and stuff, but, people also need to be reasonable. So,
It's like people just don't have any tolerance these days. They don't, you know what I mean? Like their tolerance levels are just very thin, right? Like,
that's a good way to put it.
yeah,
Yep.
but
I couldn't think of that word. That's actually
yeah,
exactly it.
yeah, yeah. I love that one there, drive-in diners with roller skate service. We had back in the 80s or 90s in New Zealand, we had Sonic. Sonic came over because I think you guys have Sonic in America, right?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yeah, they bought Sonic over here and it was awesome. And they had the girls with the roller skates and they had the chili
Okay,
dogs
I
and
didn't know
stuff.
that.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
really popular. It was really popular and it was just awesome how the girls would come up, they with the trays, you know, like Greece, like being at a diner, put your food there and everything like that. And they would have like on the weekends, all the classic cars would come in. It was just epic. It was epic, you know.
That's another thing too, the cars. Some of the cars from 1960s are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. The muscle cars of the 60s are my absolute favorite, 1960s. I'm a 68, 69 girl.
Okay.
Like, I can tell when there's a muscle car that's in its 70s, it's just got a different shape to it, and I'm like, my eyes are always attracted to the 1960s
Yeah. What
style.
what car specifically?
Dodge
What car is your
Charger,
favorite?
I love a
Ooh,
1968,
I do
69
like Chargers.
Dodge
Those are nice
Charger.
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a classic car show that comes up every year here, and I just love going to them. I just nothing can
Yeah,
take
those are fun.
nothing can take away the classic cars, right? Because they look so solid, and if you put like an
Yeah.
epic piece of paint on it, you know what I mean? Chrome wheels, and the engine.
Timeless. Yeah.
Oh,
When you
engine.
see one on the road, you turn your head, you're like, "Oh god, let me focus back on the road."
It stands out. It's beautiful. But anyway, yeah. Um, an old Chevelle, yeah, Chevelle, there's, like, the Lance, there's just so many different
Ooh,
types,
that's another
yeah,
good one.
yeah. You could do them up so good, but we have in New Zealand, you can see that when all the classic comes out they tend to come out in the summer, and they'll all just do a massive car ride, and you see all these beautiful
Okay,
classic
yeah.
cars. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they can't really bring them out in the
Mm.
winter. Yeah, growing up, one of my best friends that lived down the road from me, her dad had a really old car, and I'm gonna assume it was probably from the 1960s. It it didn't have seatbelts. It looked I wish I had a picture of it to show you guys, but, he would just, like, casually drive us around it, like, up and down the driveway and around his, like, fields,
Mhm.
just for the hell of it, and it was just
Awesome,
cars were
right?
so different back then, but they were so nice
It's
in
like
a different way.
Holden Commodores. Do you guys have Holdens in America? I don't think you do, eh? Holden?
No, I'm not.
No.
Is that a store?
It's a car, it's a type of car. Holden?
Holden?
Yeah, I think it's an American brand. Oh, sorry,
I
it's
don't
they
I
do
don't I don't think
I think
so.
it's Aussie, but yeah, Holden.
If
Um,
someone knows otherwise in chat, I just might not be familiar with it, but I've never heard of it.
yeah, Holden Commodores. What was I gonna say? No, totally love the muscle cars. I love bucket seats. You know the bucket seats and suicide doors. Those are my favorite. If I could have like the bucket seats, they're the
Yes,
best. Yeah.
I wanna say that the car that I was in had the bucket seats.
Yep. Love the
Yeah,
bucket
so it
seats.
had to I mean, it was definitely an old car. It was beautiful. It was, like, red and white,
Mhm.
with, like, red but with, like, the white accents through
Oh,
the different parts of the car.
so nice. I mean, now we're living in this day and age where it's like Teslas and stuff, right? They're just not quite the same, right? As a muscle car with the
Mm-mm.
bucket seats and oh my gosh, you could have 3 people in
We
the
are getting
front.
to the future. We are getting to the Jetsons age.
The Jetsons age. Um, so that's the epic drive-in theater experience was in the 1960s. So the next one is
They need
of
to bring them back.
yeah, they do. I'd love that. Love that. Investors out there, bring back the drive-in movie theaters. Anyone listening?
KEEMSTAR!
Yeah. Drive-in movie theaters, Lolcow,
Open a drive-in.
Lolcow style, Lolcow.
Could you imagine? Oh, that would be crazy, actually. A Lolcow drive-in.
Lolcow
Wow.
drive-in. Um,
I'd go to that.
I would. I would. Okay, the other thing that came in, and I didn't know this, I learned this when I was researching. So the atomic age brought with it convenience and chrome. TV dinners packed in tin trays that came in ready in minutes, revolutionized how families ate. So, however, one of the most iconic takeaways from back then was bright with pastel formica, vinyl seating, and futuristic gadgets. Remember the vinyl seating?
Yes. I do love when I go into a restaurant that's themed towards, like, the '60s, though. I can't lie. Like, there's just something about it. And I've never been there, so why does it feel so cool and feel so homey?
For
I
real.
It's weird.
It's weird. See? It is weird. But yeah, people yeah. TV dinners. I never knew TV dinners was a thing. That's when it came out then. It was convenient.
Me neither.
Yeah, came out.
I
TV
mean,
dinners.
to this day, millions of people every day eat TV dinners.
They do
Like,
to this day, and they've got better and better and better, I guess, as now it's like lasagnas and oh my word.
everybody in the chat, can you put down your favorite TV dinner for us, please, in the chat?
For real.
I used to love, like, the banquet fried chicken, TV dinners, or, like, the ones that came with the crappy brownie that you would microwave, and then you'd try to eat it, and you'd have to, like, take a knife to
To
get it out, and then it still wasn't that great.
When I went to America, actually, I saw that in the freezer section. I was so surprised to see that you could get a three-course meal, like in a TV dinner, like you were saying. You get the dessert, the main, and I couldn't believe it.
Do they not have them
No,
over
we
in
we have like TV dinners, but we don't have TV dinners that come with dessert. No.
So, like, you can pay for that separate.
Yeah, it was separate. So I was absolutely blown away. I was like, wow,
So
that's
what is your favorite TV dinner?
I don't really eat TV dinners. I don't really eat TV
Okay.
dinners. But
Okay.
if I had to pick a TV dinner, I'd like to
Yeah,
go
pick
for
one.
like a lasagna or a roast dinner, like a roast dinner with
Ooh, lasagna is good.
yeah, lasagna. Um, maybe a shepherd's pie or something like that, but yeah.
Ooh, shepherd's pie, yum.
Or a good old Indian. Like you can get like Indian frozen dinners, like Indian food. You'll get like a butter chicken.
I suck at spice. I know. Is Indian food usually spicy? A little
Y-
bit, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or a lot. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't do Indian food. No.
You got you so you're not you no you can't deal with spice whatsoever?
Oh, I'm a wuss when it comes to spice. Yep.
Okay, hot sauce goal for Lucifina. You just tell me what you do.
That is definitely one of my weaknesses. I will have to do that, like, for a punishment or something, drink hot sauce.
Oh, that's hilarious. You know what? I just couldn't. I can stand spice, like super, super spicy. I've been eating spicy food since the end of since I was very, very young. And my boy, I ate a lot of hot food when I was pregnant with my boy, and he just loves spicy food right now. He can't get enough of it. So
See, that's interesting to me, like, how that works.
yeah. But anyway, that
See,
was
like, even spicy nacho Doritos, I can't even eat, like, more than a handful of those because 'cause I'm like, oh yeah,
really.
no.
So you have to go with the like cheese flavored, like nacho cheese or
Yes.
something. Yeah,
Like, just regular nacho, something simple,
that's fair
not
enough.
sriracha or, like, I've
Yeah.
never had Takis. Do they have Takis over in New Zealand?
No, no, no. We've just got Taco Bell. Taco Bell has just come here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y Takis are like these they're kinda like Cheetos. I don't know if you even know what Cheetos are.
Yes, I do. Yep.
Okay. So they're like in the shape of Cheetos, but they're really, really artificially dyed red,
Ooh,
or there's ones that are even, like, really, really blue, and
blue?
they're supposed to be really, really spicy, but, I don't know how people eat those. Like, some people eat a bag of them every day. I don't know how people do that. My
Yeah.
stomach would like, I'd have a freaking, like, acid pouring on my stomach if I ate that shit.
So do you
Uh,
like Mexican food or you just stay away from mix
I
anything?
love, like, tacos and stuff, but anything really spicy, I tap out. Like, I love watching have you ever watched Hot Ones? The show on
Yes.
YouTube?
Yes, hot ones. Yes, I have.
I'm so fascinated with that, but I feel like I would pussy out at, like, number 5. I'd be like, "Yep, I'm good.
We
I'm
had to
gonna go shit my pants now."
we had to do like a fear factor for you, Lucifina. We got like hot wings, hot sauce, like maybe Doritos, spicy Doritos.
See, that's the thing, like, I would love to do something equivalent to Hot Ones and, like, eat wings progressively hotter after one another. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't like it, and it wouldn't be fun, but I wanna do it for some reason.
Well,
I'm a sadist like Keem up
you like a little bit of pain?
Yeah, I like to take a walk on the wild side.
That's the one. Yes. Okay, so we're almost finished. You know what? It's 2:30. We've been like we're almost it's like gone by so damn fast, so
You
damn
guys, we're
fast.
having such a good time. Time is flying.
Time is flying. We're thinking about the past. Okay, so we've got one last topic of the 1960s that we'd love to go through. Now, this one here is historical and political events, but we had to cover it because,
Oh,
yeah, some is because they are historical
quite
events
juicy.
in America. Yeah. So in the 1960s, can anybody guess what was so significant in the 1960s in America? People should know it. I mean, I know we knew it in
Yeah,
New
people
Zealand.
should uh,
Shh, it's a piece of American history.
put it in chat.
Put it in chat if you know
Oh,
what.
we got a doink in the chat. Doink.
Doink. Oh, yeah,
We
yeah, yeah,
also
yeah,
got
yeah,
Lucy from Bianca. Wait,
yeah.
why is your name Bitchy Bianca? It didn't show I feel like it didn't show up like that before. What the hell?
Has anybody guessed? Anybody guessed? 1960s, there was a historical event in the US. History. Anybody?
Channel your history lessons
History.
or your high school history lessons. I just repeated history twice.
And
Darn.
everybody around the world knows what this is. I am sure of it.
Come on, someone's got to know it.
Nobody guessed it? Lizzie, was it Lizzie got the lava lamp?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's reveal it. We'll reveal it, shall we? Has anybody guessed?
No, no one's guessed.
Okay, so in 1960s, it was the moon landing. The moon landing happened in America. So July the 20th, 1969,
Supposedly.
Neil Armstrong set foot on. Yeah, is that? I know. It's like Lucifina. So Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon, uttering the immortal words. Do you know what they are? Do you remember what they are, Lucifina?
One small step for man, one big step for mankind?
Close. Oh
That
my gosh, Lucifina. It was, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Oh, damn it. I was so close.
You were so close. You were so close. My goodness. That was awesome. My gosh.
Shucks.
Those were his immortal words. So that was in the 1960s. And then, if there was a day that changed America forever, it was on November 22nd, 1963. Very, very sad day in US history. It was the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas. Do you remember any of that? You weren't born around then, Josefina?
People still talk about it to this day. I mean, I see stuff about it all the time. There's conspiracies, right?
Yeah. It's
people will never know what truly happened that day, but yeah, I truly believe that America lost a good man that day. I do.
yeah. And it's been spoken about for all the years and will continue to be spoken about for all the years to come,
Exactly.
right? So that was a very, very sad day, and it is
I've heard some crazy theories about his death
really.
and seen some crazy videos and
Mm,
yeah, if anyone's interested in that, definitely look it up. There's some interesting stuff about that
yeah.
subject.
And
Sure.
it's a piece of history too that I know in New Zealand we learnt in history classes was a piece of history
Oh,
that
that's interesting.
that we learnt in history class here. So it's interesting, and yeah, he will never be
'Cause I'm
forgotten.
sure they don't cover everything that happened in America, but
That was one piece.
okay.
That was a piece that is talked on. Yeah. Another iconic political movement that marked the 1960s was the Civil Rights Movement. You remember that, Lucifina, the Civil Rights Movement?
Yep.
And that began in
That was a big deal too.
Yep. So that began in 1955 and ended in 1968. It was led by towering figures such as Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks. So marches on Washington, sit-ins at segregated diners, and historic speeches such as "I have a dream" were turning points in the movement. So that's a piece of history too that's been shared all over the world. Children are learning it, you know what I mean, in classes, in history classes,
Yeah,
right?
that's a huge part of history for
Huge.
sure. That's one of the biggest moments in the 1960s, right?
Absolutely huge. So,
Did they teach you
yeah.
about Martin Luther King over there too?
Yep, absolutely. Those speeches, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, absolutely. Those are like the most famous words, right? I have a dream. I have a dream. It just touches me to this day when
I mean, dreams are what keep us all going.
Yeah.
If we aren't our dreams, what are we? You know?
Exactly. And the message is just is fight for what's right in the world. Fight for what you
Yep.
believe in. You know what I mean? If you believe whole and
And they for sure fucking did.
they sure did. And
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, look how long it went on for, 1955 to 1968. Wasn't the great Abraham Lincoln also kind of got behind that as well because he was a president that kind of abolished, wasn't it, emancipation and all that? The
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah,
For sure.
that,
I feel like he was, obviously one of like the pioneers to that.
yeah, exactly. So
And Martin Luther King just continued that. He will forever be honored. Forever.
forever, forever, absolutely. Um, another thing in the 1960s was the Vietnam War protests. So you guys remember seeing that movie
Shit,
Forrest
you're
Gump?
right.
So when you think about Forrest Gump, right? They have kind of like the hippies, the peace, and they have that Vietnam War kind of in there in the storyline, right? Um, so yeah, the 60s were marked by escalating opposition to the Vietnam War. In 1965, college campuses became the centers of activism with slogans like Make Love, Not War, echoing through rallies and marches. The peace sign, the peace sign, Luspita, the peace sign, peace man, became widely adopted as a symbol of the anti war and counterculture movements in the US, particularly during the Vietnam War. Isn't that awesome? Like, peace. So I didn't know that that kind of came out around about the Vietnam War and make love, not war.
Yep.
Huge thing,
And it's
right?
weird because protesting happens so much nowadays, and it happened so much back then. Well, that's when it started, but it was very prominent back then. And I remember I've seen pictures, I've seen videos of people going like hardcore in the 1960s. Like they stood up for what they believed in. And a lot of them were called hippies or whatever, but they weren't willing to step down. They weren't willing to give up what they believed in. And I have to respect that at least.
Yeah.
And just, people protest nowadays all the time about everything. And it is weird to think that it existed. That's where it originated.
Well, I mean, you think about it, Lucifina and the chat. If these people, these amazing people, didn't stand up for what was right, we probably wouldn't have the things that we have today, right? So their courage and their fight gave us our future, right? They changed history for us and how, you know what I'm saying?
It would be weird it would weird to see what the world would be
If that didn't
nowadays
happen.
if that didn't happen, right? It,
True.
it, it would be.
Would be.
Just like you could think a lot of different if a lot of different one things didn't happen, what the world would be like, and it would be completely different.
Mm, absolutely. So another part of the 1960s was pop culture. Now I never knew this, Lucifina, but so for pop culture in the 1960s, comic books were the original form of escapism, and you could buy them for 12 cents. Comic books back in the 60s.
What the hell?
How much are they
12
now?
cents?
12 cents a comic book. Look how expensive things are
Okay,
these
I'm
days.
officially jealous of that. And I didn't know they came out in the 60s.
Yeah, so superheroes like Spider-Man, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four captured imaginations. So, yeah, captured imaginations in the for pop culture. So I didn't know that.
I'm I'm curious what certain comics from the 1960s would be worth nowadays.
Oh,
There's gotta be a couple that are worth a ton, a bankroll.
It's
Like,
it would be a collector's item, a collector's dream, right? Like Boogie. Boogie likes does Boogie do comic books? I don't know if he does
I'm
comic
not
books.
actually, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to ask him next time he hops into VC, I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, yeah, for
I'm
real.
curious
Yeah.
because he likes all the geeky stuff. He likes trading cards, he likes figures, he likes plushies. He likes it all.
I
So you
think
would think he would have comic books.
I think I heard it was either Phantom. Maybe Phantom collects comic books. I'll have
Is Phantom a comic geek?
I
I
think
could see that.
yeah, and I think he has them in covers because they would buy them. Because my
Oh my
ex-husband, he loved comic books, right? So he would buy 2 comics of the same. He'd buy one to read, and then the other one was put in a sleeve, and it would not come out of the sleeve, he would just leave it. So you know what I mean?
he was one of those.
He was one of those.
I used to When I was younger, there was a comic book store in my mall that I lived right up the road from. And I would love to buy like the Betty and Veronica comics. I don't know if you ever read those or
No.
Archie and stuff. And then was always like those weird comics that would have like those random females in like hot outfits that were like half naked. And it would be like either like vampires or something like that. And I'd be like, oh, that looks good. And then I'd buy that and I'd read it. And it was absolute garbage. But the art was very pretty. But yeah, I feel like everyone has their like little stage with comics,
I
even if it's
agree.
just like one or two here and there.
See,
Comics are cool.
they are cool. They are absolutely cool. But like if I buy a comic, I just love the picture, the artwork. It's the artwork in the
Yeah.
comic that I absolutely love. You know what I mean? It's I read the words,
Well,
but I just like to flick through and
and comics have kind of evolved because there's graphic novels, so to speak, now, and those are essentially comics. Like I have one of the Walking Dead graphic novels, and it's basically a comic, but it's super thick. Like
oh yeah.
obviously there's more than one because Walking Dead's so long, but it's like this thick. That's what she said. But that's one of my favorite sayings, by the way, guys.
Me
You're
too.
gonna hear it a lot from me. You're gonna get sick of it at one point, but cheers. But
Lovely.
yeah, I graphic novels are just as popular now. Like I have a couple stores near me that sell like just graphic novels and cards and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's good to see that stuff doesn't die.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree. Um, and just to yeah, totally agree. The other pop culture, and I did not know this either, Lucifina, the launch of Barbie. Barbies. So it'd be like, Scooter, take note of this because you got your Barbies. You've got your Barbies.
Scooter.
Scooter, pay attention. The launch of Barbie. So Barbie launched in 1959. I didn't know this, but popularity soared through
Oh
the
my
roof
god.
in the 60s for Barbie. So that's when Barbie came with all of the accessories, like the hair and the clothing, and you could change. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So there you go, Scooter.
Barbie was Yeah, seriously, Scooter. Shout out Barbie. I know you love them. I may have to send you one.
It came out
Pretty
in
sure my mom still has some of mine from my childhood.
Can you imagine how much money Barbie has made throughout the years and years, and it's never ever died
No.
down? Barbie has just been around forever and ever and ever, isn't it?
And yeah, they've expanded it into literally everything. I mean, makeup, clothing. Uh I remember actually when I was younger, I wanted for Christmas one year one of those like it was a Barbie head that you could like mess with the hair and style the hair and do the makeup on and
Yeah,
stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
oh my,
So somebody's put in
yeah.
Wonder Woman LLL. Why? Will she mention GI Joes next? No, because that didn't come up in the history of the 60s. from what I was researching. So
Give me a
Barbie was the one
second.
that came up. Oh, because I suck. I don't care.
They mentioned JL. Oh, GI Joes.
G.I.
Are they from
Joes.
the 60s?
No, it didn't come up in the 60s. That so Barbie launched huge in the 60s. Is Barbie.
Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to oh no, my phone died. I gotta charge it. I'm gonna have to look up when GI Joes came out because I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah. I don't know who Bianca is, but I think Bianca is might be on an alt because I'm trying to figure out who that is. I'm figuring out who
No,
that is.
Bianca's a member of the Discord. She hangs out in Test VC.
Oh, well, that's
I
not
think
very good to go against.
she's trolling.
Oh, okay. It's good, but it's okay. I'm just saying, if you don't know me, that's cool. I don't have any problem with that. No issue whatsoever. um, I know. I love Lucifina too. Lucifina's been amazing.
Oh, Grim Gallery said Wonder Woman was the model for Barbie. That's fucking
Aw.
cute.
Thank you.
That's adorable.
I don't know
You
about
are blonde.
yeah. I could be, right? I could be dressed up like, Barbie, but I don't know.
That'd be a good Halloween costume.
It could be. Could be. Hey, Lucifina, you know the thumbnail that I put out earlier on today? You know how there was the
Oh my
young.
god, I like how it looks like us.
Yes, oh, I was hoping so, Lucifina, because I did it in AI. Oh my gosh, I tell you right, girl, AI does not
No,
like
it's so
me.
cute.
AI
I
just,
wanted to try to do my hair like 60s, but you guys can see my hair. It's very flat, it's very thin.
it was mine.
I don't have like 3 bottles of hairnet to be able to make myself have like a fake bump.
Yeah, but I want your hair, girl. Look how beautiful and long it is. Oh my gosh. Do you know how long it's taken me to get my hair this long? It's taken
I
me,
get wicked split ends though, and I just trim it myself. I don't care. I don't want to pay $30 for them to trim off 8 inches when I say 3.
yeah.
You
I,
have that like, have you ever had that problem where you say a couple inches and they literally cut off more than
girl,
half your hair?
I think everybody has probably had a really bad hairdresser experience in their lifetime. When you go into a
That's
hairdresser,
true.
yes, and you say, I just want to trim, and they take off this much, and then you absolutely cry. Or you say, give me bangs, and they give you a up here, and you just go out crying because you're like, what have they done to my hair?
Like, just push me off a cliff. In Minecraft, of course. But
Yeah,
especially when you're in like middle school or high school and you get a shitty haircut, you feel like that's the end of the world for the next like 2 weeks.
yeah, that's right. Um, Kay said Armenia 2275. Yes, we did say that. If you're just coming in, we did say that Barbie came out in 1959, didn't we, Lucifina? But we said
Yeah,
that
we
Barbie
did.
soared in the 1960s. So my research wasn't off. I definitely said
We're rounding
1959.
up. Just like Greece, I was rounding up because it's based in 1959.
Correct. But it soared in 1960, that from Barbie. So that's why
Ooh.
Barbie was a big hit in the 1960s.
They took off in the 1960s.
And nobody's.
They sold a bunch of products.
Can you imagine how many Barbies have ended up in the landfills?
Oh god. Probably some disformed Barbies without hair with like marker written on them because I definitely did that to my Barbies when I was younger.
And also, like, if you had your Barbie and you had a household dog, you know what I mean? Your dog would take your Barbie and chew on the legs and the arms, right? You'd find your dog chewing on your Barbie and you snatch it out and they've got like teeth marks and you're like standing there like
And then you have a temper tantrum and your mom has to deal with you.
exactly, and then you don't want that Barbie anymore because it's got like doggy slobber and teeth marks all in the plastic. Oh my
That's
gosh.
so fucking, oh my god. Why does that sound so familiar? I wonder. Well, I'm pretty sure my mom's watching. She's probably like, "Yup, I remember that devil," as a kid.
So
I would
yeah.
get up on counters and stuff. I know this is really off topic, but I used to get up on counters when I was little. I would do some horrible shit when I was a little kid.
You wanted to be up there close to mum, did you? While she's, like, cooking and baking, and
Yep,
you wanted to be right
yep,
there.
I had to help her out with everything. I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew better. Yep, don't I'll get it for you, mom, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, rebels, like, oh, the 1960s, you know what I mean? Like, just like you get out there, you play, anyway. I want to show because there's probably people coming in that weren't in here earlier on. So we've got like 14 minutes left to go. I want to show. Are you okay, Lucifina, if I show the video again of the
Yeah,
yeah, are you okay with that? Because that was awesome,
yeah,
right? What was it? Remind me. It
the
was
Woodstock.
the Woodstock. That's right. So,
Yeah,
are you okay if I show that again? Because that was just awesome.
yeah, for the people that weren't watching before.
Yeah. Take back. Okay. Let me just get it for us all.
And mind you, I was like, "Whoa, there probably wasn't that many cars back then." And then cue the video.
There were heaps, right? Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Was the volume okay, Lucifina, or was it
Yeah,
too?
that it was
It
fine.
was good. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen now.
Yeah, let us know in chat too, because it could be different for me
Yeah.
than for you guys. So please
Okay.
let us know.
So what we're about to show you guys is a clip of the Magic of Woodstock 1969. So it was honestly a legendary music festival, and I'll play that for you guys now. Hope it brings back some memories. Right. There you go, everybody.
I could so just vibe out to that. I love it.
I could
I
too,
fucking love
right?
that.
It's so good, eh? Stop sharing my screen. So, Lucifina, what do you think about the 1960s overall? Would you have loved to live in the 60s, grow up in the
Yeah,
60s?
that's literally what I was gonna say. I wish I did live in the 60s. I mean, I feel like there's other decades I would love to have been born in. Um, for instance, like it seems so ridiculous, but I would love to live like during the Renaissance period or medieval times. And when I say that to people, they're usually like, "Are you
Huh?
retarded? You realize how hard life was back then." But for some reason, it seems appealing. But the 60s, I'm not gonna lie, is another one that I can't help but want to experience. How do you
I'm the
feel
same.
about it?
I'm totally the same. So from
Yeah.
everything, it's like make love, not war. It seemed like it was like a peace hippie kind of type. Like go with the
Yeah,
flow,
I
free
feel like it was the
flow.
time for us because
You know,
we're more lover. Well, we will fight. We will get wild if we need to. But
exactly.
we rather get along with people. We're lovers. So I feel like the 60s is more like our thing. Like,
It-
yeah, peace, Maine.
yeah, peace. This would be like, yeah, come to my party. Come to my party. Come hang out with us, man. Come
Exactly. We
bring the
just want to have a good fucking time.
bring the guitar, let's chill, all that
Yeah.
stuff. So I definitely, looking back on the history and everything that was created and come about in the 1960s, even to the people that fought for what was right, I just totally thank them from the bottom of my
Yeah.
heart. Do you know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for people like that stood up and made a stand on to fight for freedom, to fight for whatever they were fighting for,
Yeah,
we
I
have
would
what
like
we
to
have
think
today.
that I would be one of those people back then.
Yeah.
At least I hope so.
Yes. And yeah, just love it. I've really enjoyed today's show. it's been
Me too.
awesome to go back and relive the 60s, you know, and I felt like I was in the 60s. I did.
Okay, I do think that every show that we've done so far has gotten better.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like we're getting to know each other. We're getting to know like how to vibe with each other. I don't know why people give you so much shit, Wonder Woman. You're very easy to get along with.
It's okay. I've always had that in life. It's okay. Maybe it's just, I don't know, but that's something I have to work on, I guess. But yeah, I am very,
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
having a good
know either.
time, so
Me too.
I'm having a good time, so I don't have anything to complain about. Like I don't know. I don't know.
It's all good. I mean, we're vibing, we're having fun. I mean, what is this now? Is this like one, two, three? Is this might be our full show together? So we're doing all right.
Yeah,
This
it
is
is. It's our fourth show together.
our full show together. And look, I don't want to hear no host telling me about my damn camera, okay? Because my camera was absolutely fine. I made sure I had that shit all motherfuckers sorted out. So yeah,
Fuck
we
all that,
were
babes.
wild Wonder Woman, wild.
Find something else to talk about. Talk about how you were the hot mess of the day, fucking having a goddamn sleep stream, being drunk as hell the whole time. Retard.
I get it though, Lucifina. You know, the newbie kind of comes in. Yes, I've been in the universe, but I've never hosted a show. This is my first rodeo. My first rodeo. So,
I guarantee you, the first time I try to fucking run OBS on a stream, I will make an absolute ass out of myself. And I've worked on computers for years. I work with computers every single day. I'm a huge gamer, a huge PC gamer, but I'm sure I will still have a hiccup the first day, right?
yes,
Because that's what happens. We're human. We all learn. So,
absolutely. You stumble, you fall. But the question is, are you going to get back up or
so
are
you
you going
get
to.
fucking back up, and you have
Exactly.
every single time.
And I have every single time. Even though people have trolled me, make me look like a dumbass, I'm like, it's okay. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep fighting for this show. And I'm never going to let you down, Lucifina. All the
I
while.
like to say, "Ho buddy's nerfect."
Yes,
That's one of my favorite sayings.
that's cool. That's awesome. So, Lucifina, we have got 6 minutes left, and I just want to share with everybody. We are going to be sending a redirect over to Lolcow Chubbies, and what I want to do is I want to just show
Wait,
what
wait, 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 wait.
what.
I think Tess is also going live at 9.
Oh no, I had to send it on to Chubbies because I've already said to them Chubbies. I have to get look.
Oh, okay. If you already told them.
Yes,
If you already told them.
I'm a woman of my word. I have to stand by my word. Because Tess, no, you know what, Lucifina? I don't think Tess
No,
had.
no, 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 no. Send it
No,
to Chubby. If that's what you promised.
yeah.
It, we don't have that many viewers.
Look, we
So
put.
it's fine. No, 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 no. You already set that up.
Yeah.
So that's not me to override that. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, maybe
honestly.
tomorrow then. Tomorrow, I won't put a redirect
Oh,
in.
yes, yes, you're right. We could
We
alternate it because they are supposed to go live at 9 tomorrow. So,
okay. Okay. So we had some comments in the chat today saying that this
yeah.
time isn't so good. So what do you want to do about tomorrow's time slot? Do you prefer 5? Because our viewership hasn't been so good today. We have moved our time.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We did have better viewership last time. Yeah, let's try 5 tomorrow and see if it's any different.
Okay. Well, so tomorrow we will be going live at 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. Eastern, everybody. So we are not on a structured schedule anymore for Circuit B. So we're just trying to figure out
Yeah.
what a good time slot is for Wild. So we'll go back to
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, and we'll see if that makes a difference. If not, maybe we could do 8 to 10 maybe,
Okay.
or uh
Any time's good for me. But let's go back to
7 to 9.
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what we That's what we did today.
That's what we did today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? At the end of the
So
day,
no, that wouldn't be good.
well,
I mean, I see we can always change it, but I don't want to change it. So yeah, we gotta
we just got to build
We'll
up
see.
our
We'll do an
audience.
experiment.
We just got to build up our audience, right, Lucifina? So that's what we've got to
Yeah.
do. We are in Circuit B. We are streaming every day. What we're working on is the hours, as Lucifina said. We're working on our craft. We're working on our content. This is a playground for us. So we haven't produced the perfect show, but we're building up to that. I promise you guys. Promise you guys. Right,
And for anyone
Lucifina?
that's watching, I thank you so much for giving us a chance.
Yeah.
Like we really are. We're new. We're learning, but
and we're
I
loving
promise
it.
you, we will get better.
And we're loving it. Now, I will say, I want to shout out to a show today that I watched. Okay, so I gave a shout out to Pitt for a couple of streams last week because I really enjoyed the show. But I have to shout out to the show that was outstanding, that actually stood out for me today. Now, that show is Lolcow Cash. I want to do a big shout out to Lolcow Cash. I think Lolcow Cash had an awesome stream today. Ken is back. He's back in the seat. I really enjoyed the dynamic between Ken and Denmark today. So
Me too. I love Ken.
So I'm shouting them out because I really enjoyed the vibe between them. And Ken was actually right. Ken has never had a male host. It's the first time for him because he's always had a female host. So,
oh, you're right.
Yes. And so he seemed just a little bit more comfortable. Not comfortable, but, he's with a guy. Do you know what I mean? So he can talk kind of
he
bro.
can just, shoot the shit, be with the dude.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed their content today. And it's like Ken said, both Ken and Denmark both have very deep voices and they're both tall. So they have those things in common. So, yeah.
I was just going to say, though, I feel like they are so different. Like, they are different ends of personalities. Like, so I feel like they'll work.
Me too.
I'm curious to see what their dynamic will bring. I think they have so much potential.
Yes. And also, I mean, I've got to shout out 2 shows really from the ones I've watched. So it definitely is Lolcow Cash because I really welcome back to the universe, Ken. He's there permanently
Cash
now on Lolcow Cash.
Cash.
The other show I have to shout out to is Reapers. Reapers did an absolutely fantastic show today. I absolutely loved the content. And honestly, I'm going to check out Reapers tomorrow because Josh and Xylee are going to be in Reaper attire tomorrow. So they're going to be reaping the Reaper. They're going to be having their cloaks on. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so theatrical.
I'm so glad that Xylee isn't alone anymore.
Yes.
I know she liked doing it alone, but I know she loves also doing the show with Josh. So good for them.
Absolutely.
They're fucking awesome.
For real. So let me just share. So the chubbies today, so we've only got 1 minute left. Today has just gone so damn fast. Honestly, it's not even.
It has.
Funny.
It's so weird that
it's gone as fast as it has,
like,
right?
And I will glance down at the clock from time to time, but every time I do, I feel like so much time has passed.
Yes. Look at that. Oh, we've got some comments in the chat. Denmark is tall, and they're saying yes. So lots and lots of love for Josh and Xylee. They do work so well together.
They match well together. Yeah. Talk
awesome.
to Lizzie said that for sure.
Love that, you guys. So check out Lolcow Reaper tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely funny to see them in their Reaper attire. Okay. Lolcow Chubby.
I just want to shout out Talk to Lizzie real quick because she's been commenting like all stream. Thank you so much.
Okay. She has. She is in the chat, and that's what matters, right? Typing her comments in the chat. She's a huge fan of yours, Lucifina. So that's fantastic, right? So Chubby, I just want to give you guys before we get the music. So Chubby today, coming up on Lolcow Chubby. These hosts' egos are too big. So this is what's coming up on Lolcow Chubby. it looks like they are going to have a pretty good show. So here we go. They are streaming live. So thank you so much for everybody for tuning out and watching Lucifina and I. Please come back tomorrow. We're going to be streaming 5 till 7 p.m. Lucifina, have you got anything you want to say to the viewers?
Just thank you guys. I appreciate all of you.
Okay.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.